my name is Aggie, and I'm your conductor this evening. Welcome aboard the night bus. Magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. Travel along with Corey, Jackie, Jamie, and Josh through narrow streets and down dark alleyways as our triple-decker night bus glides through the maze that is storytelling.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Josh is over there inspecting a blue dice. Awful hard.
Yeah.
First things first.
I'll give you a little heads up, man. That thing is loaded.
Oh, yeah. Jamie always wins our dice rolls. So, something about that blue dice is rigged.
We'll see if it's the dice or me.
Yeah.
The dice.
We shall see.
Yeah. But you may have noticed last week's episode ended kind of, it seems like it ended where it was supposed to because I made a joke about ending the podcast and it ended, but it was not supposed to end there. That was a faux pas on my part. We recorded an extra 10 minutes to go on the end. I didn't get a chance to tack it on to the end, so you guys didn't get to hear that. But we didn't really talk about anything important. We just kind of wrapped everything up.
That important.
Uh-huh.
Big Trouble in Little China is not important.
Exactly. Hey, don't let me in this podcast, too.
You can end it all you want. I'll bring it up every time.
So, anyway, we're back. I figure we start this week off with the big, probably most important news to us this week was we got release dates. And in fact, I've done pre-ordered all 7 for the Audible Harry Potter books where they're having, the full cast reading. We found out the cast members and we found release dates. So I've already pre-ordered all 7. And yeah, like Jackie just said, starting in November. That's when the first one will drop. Then in beginning of December, second one drops. January, so on and so forth.
I think they should have dropped the first one in December.
Hey.
To play along with that, how the Christmas theme part of it.
I like having, me and Jamie's kind of in unison on this, but we like to listen to Harry Potter around the Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So to me, they're releasing the first one in November. That way people can listen to it around Thanksgiving time. Second one you can listen to around Christmas. Although I haven't listened way before then because it comes out at the beginning of November. So,
What do you think? You can build up toward Christmas with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's always like a school year kind of thing. It should always start in the fall. So it just kind of feels right if it's starting then. You said, when's the first one drop?
November.
Yeah, November. Let me get you an exact date here. November 4th is when the first one comes out.
Yeah, I'll definitely get those when they come out.
The second one is December 16th. Third one is January 13th. Fourth one is February 10th. Fifth one is March 10th. Sixth one is April 14th. And the seventh one is May 12th.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how long they're going to be.
That, I do not know. It doesn't say on here. I don't think, at least.
There shouldn't be no narration in it, if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Should there be narration in it?
I would think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's not movie.
Yeah.
It's still,
it's still in Harry's head. Yeah. I'm just curious.
So it's going to be word for word.
If the narration is going to be done by the same person voicing Harry. Since most of this stuff happens in Harry's head, is the narration going to be strictly Harry's voice actor? Or are they going to have
I think it's somebody different.
I think it would be best to have like a separate narrator.
I didn't even notice.
Showed that.
On Audible, where I pre-ordered it, it literally gives me a countdown. I have 86 days, 5 hours, and 29 minutes until this first book releases. I like that. Full-blown countdown. Yeah, and it's going to be in Dolby Atmos. It's high quality audio. So, yeah, it's going to be great. I guess now we can go over some of the voice actors in it.
The one playing Dumbledore, I think, is going to do good.
Yeah. Anybody who has watched the show House with Dr. House, he is voicing Dumbledore. The voice of Hermione, for the first 3 books at least, is going to be Arabella, whatever her name is, that's playing Hermione in the show, which I think is really cool. And also, I think it's kind of a no-brainer after we saw her audition tape for how much she sounds like Hermione to begin with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just wonder how they're going to schedule recording the books and her doing the.
I mean, the fact that we've got release dates for the books have to she's had to have read most of her lines already.
Yeah, well, that's probably
especially with her only doing the first 3.
Yeah, remember when I was telling you that that's probably how they found her? We talked about it today because, like I said, she had just been picked. There's no way they done all her lines this quick. Plus, they're filming the movie and everything. Well, the series, already.
I got the rest of the voice actors loading up here. We have terribly slow internet here, so yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to load it up and it wasn't going.
You got Hugh Laurie, House, as Albus Dumbledore. Lord Voldemort is voiced by Matthew McFadden. Professor Snape is Riz Ahmed. Professor McGonagall is Michelle Gomez.
Hey, you do know who that is, don't you?
Who, Michelle Gomez?
Yeah.
Do not off the top of my head.
Michelle
Missy.
Gomez?
Oh my God. From Doctor Who. She looks the part. She could play McGonagall.
Easily.
Why didn't they cast her in the show? Wow.
She probably didn't audition for it.
Maybe not, but you guys Josh and Jackie have no clue who we're talking about, but speaking of Doctor Who, they finally took it off of HBO Max.
Oh, did they?
I went on there to watch. Luckily, I've already bought it, but I went on there to watch it, and it wasn't there. So I had to go to my Vudu to watch it. And on my Vudu, the way I had to buy it, it's not in order. So luckily, I know
it'll be back shortly.
Oh yeah,
Christmas.
But as of right now, it's not. So, the narrator is Cush Jumbo Obi. So, the narrator, that's his name, Cush Jumbo Obi. So, yeah, they will have a different narrator than who voices Harry.
I thought they named who it was. There's a short audio clip out too.
And actually, it's not just Hermione's voice actor. Harry, Hermione, and Ron, all 3 have different voice actors from book 4 on. So books 1 through 3, it's going to be Frankie Treadway, Max Lester, and Arabella Stanton. And then starting with book 4 to the end, it'll be Jackson. Can't pronounce your last name. Sorry about that. Not even going to try. Rice Mulligan and Nina Barker Francis.
How do you feel? Like that. I don't say. How do you feel about that? I don't like that.
That's too. I don't like when they change the voices of people in a series.
I mean, starting from book 4, that's when they would be age 14. So I mean, that's around when your voice starts changing. In fact, maybe a little earlier for certain people. So
I don't know about that. Not a big fan of that.
For the main 3, I might have to agree with it. I don't think I'm gonna like that very much.
Yeah, I've got a audiobook series I listened to, and I didn't like the fact that after like 4 or 5, they changed the voice actor, which sounds more of what he should sound like, but I wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, and production has almost wrapped. So basically, as far as the Arabella Stanton thing goes, she's completely done with all her stuff. If production's almost wrapped for the whole thing, you know they've already finished 1 through 3.
That's what makes me think that they found her while they was doing the auditions for the voice actors.
Possibly. That's definitely possible. But, yeah. I'm just glad we've got that they're coming out, and I thought it was going to be a longer wait than this. I thought definitely it was going to be a longer wait than this.
I'm glad it's not.
You see, man, I said a while back, I thought they were coming out around the holidays. I had heard that at some time or other.
I mean, clearly you was right, so.
I knew I remember me saying it.
Oh, I remember.
And I thought I had heard it somewhere, like November they would be dropping.
Yeah, because I was the one that was like, not that early.
Yeah.
But you was right.
Yeah. Well, it usually takes a while to do an audiobook, especially when you're adding in the sounds and all that stuff with it. Regular audiobook takes a while anyways, but then you got to do production of voices and sounds and stuff coming into it.
I'd say they want to get this out way ahead of the TV series. They have no idea what I said.
People just heard you say that. We had to pause for a minute, and Jamie done forgot what he said.
I don't do retakes very well, man.
And action.
Nope. Again, I don't know what I said. What were we talking about?
Oh, my God. All right. The director's going to hold up some cue cards here.
Someone give me a hint here.
You were right about the timeline.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. So I was right about the timeline, and I would think probably they want to get this out way ahead of the TV series.
Try to get some buzz going for it.
And wrap their side of it up before that starts. It's overlapping, and then people lose interest in the audio. Well,
I mean, they're definitely it's definitely going to work.
People like us wouldn't lose interest in it.
Oh, yeah.
But the normies might.
Yeah. I think it's
Muggles might. That's wizards.
There you go.
Don't.
Yeah. I think this is going to work perfect for people like us, the big Harry Potter fans, because kind of what you're saying, we are going to get, these books, and the 7th one's coming out in May, and then it shouldn't be too long from then that we start getting really close to the first episode of the first season of the series. So it should do pretty good to build excitement. Only thing I'm curious about is how they're going to do, like, when exactly is the first season of the Harry Potter show coming out versus what they're doing with House of the Dragon. They're not going to have them going at the same time. They're too big. So what are we getting first? What do we think's coming out first? Taking bets here.
House of the Dragon.
The next season of House of the Dragon or the first season of Harry Potter? What do you think's released first?
Should be House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon had more time.
There should be release dates for some of this, isn't there?
I mean, considering we still haven't got a release date for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which was supposed to come out last month, and it hasn't, and we still have no release date on it. Well, we got a release date of 2026. So if it's delayed to 2026, what does that mean for House of the Dragon Season 3 and Harry Potter Season 1?
They should, to me, they should still release them when they're supposed to, and not wait till the other one comes out.
I'm just saying, as well as I do, there's no way they're going to have both those airing at the same time.
Unless they have one air one day and next one air the other night.
HBO's not going to do that.
There you go. There you go.
That get people. I mean, it'll draw people to the TV Saturday and Sunday.
It would. But they don't care about that. They care about subscriptions. So what they want is, if House of the Dragon Season 3 comes out first, and let's just say the Harry Potter thing doesn't exist, House of the Dragon Season 3 comes out, people get an HBO subscription, watch that, final episode airs, they cancel their HBO Max subscription. If they've got Harry Potter coming right after that, those people keep their subscription. They watch Harry Potter, then they cancel the subscription.
Well,
I've literally listened to the people at HBO because they have their own podcast breaking down House of the Dragon.
But and sure, we're the type that would watch both.
Oh yeah,
But not everybody is. There's a lot of Harry Potter fans not going to be interested in House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Never watched Game of Thrones.
See, there's a good example.
Yeah, there you go. There's a person.
He would have no interest in House of the Dragon.
Now, if he watched
Well, you say that House of the
season
Dragon
1 and
takes
season
place.
2.
House of the Dragon takes place before Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so he could watch
He
them.
could watch House of the Dragon without knowing nothing about Game of Thrones.
What's the chances you would?
I haven't thought about it.
Probably he wouldn't.
It's
kind of like getting you guys to watch or listen to anything.
What? Like what?
Plotter.
I knew what he was going at. That's the only thing.
I've listened to some of it.
Wednesday, so forth and so on.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get into that.
Yeah, y'all can get into
Only
the
one of
Wednesday
us
thing.
here hasn't watched Wednesday.
I ain't watched season 1 or season 2.
And that's what I was getting ready to say when Jamie said getting you guys to watch or listen to anything. It's like, I watch most of the stuff you guys tell me to. Not everything, but most of it. One of us here doesn't watch anything we tell them to.
It's just so hard.
That'd be me.
Well, no, we're talking about Jackie.
Oh.
No, that'd be me. This is a theme that's been going on since we started this.
He doesn't watch anything. And he has no excuse now. He's got more time off than any of us here.
Well, this is true. This is only my third Friday. Is it my third Friday or my fourth Friday off?
Yeah, he gets a 3-day weekend now.
Yeah, trust me, it ain't because I want to.
I get a 1-day weekend. I work 6 days out of the week. Josh never knows how many days he's getting off.
Nope.
He just hopes I don't call him.
No, I actually hope you do. Well,
He's like, me, call me.
It's that time of year now. None of us are afraid of any overtime now.
No, it's like I need the money.
I'm never afraid.
Okay, well we can move on to the Wednesday conversation now. Season 2 of Wednesday is out. We've been 3 of us here have been excited for it for the last little bit, and for me, I've already watched. Well, all of us have already watched all 4 episodes. All 3 of us have watched all 4 episodes. It didn't disappoint for me. I loved it. I felt it was just as good as season 1. Somebody here doesn't agree with me.
I think it held up every bit as good as season 1.
Okay, Josh.
What's your thoughts there, Josh?
Okay.
He's been wanting to say this for the last hour, and we've been having to keep him in check
Now-
till we hit the record button.
Okay. Now, to me, it just it wasn't the whole. I don't know. It just felt more like a. The first season, it was more about Wednesday and how I don't know. It was more. This season felt more like it was more about showing the school off and like different kids having like different, I guess, like powers, which makes them called the I don't know I didn't like it. Kind of made it feel like I didn't like it.
He said it didn't have a Tim Burton feel to it.
It felt like they were at like a superhero school to me or something. I don't know.
I understand what you're saying. I chalk that up to season 2. And what I mean by that is any show, the first season will be focused on like one certain person. But once you get into another season, you got to widen out. You can't just stay focused on that one person. Yeah. Otherwise, you're repeating the first season again at any show. So I understand that. I love world building. So giving me more of the world is always good for me. So learning more about the school, learning more about some history of the Addams family, and meeting more characters. I'm all for that. The part I didn't like, and Jamie knows this because I already mentioned him, is all the just disgusting, nasty food that, what's Wednesday's brother's name?
Pugsley.
Yeah, that Pugsley is eating. And then, the stuff he's not eating and feeding to the, spoiler, the zombie.
Well, that's just to get that cringe out of people,
He got it out of me. I was like, oh no, just good God. I did not want to see the bug-infested cookies and this mystery sandwiches
that just plays up to, these are not normal people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it definitely worked. It done its job.
Now, I got a quick question because I have heard a little bit about Wednesday and stuff. How y'all feel about the grandma?
I was okay with her.
I love it.
Yep.
I love that
She
casting.
was a good character.
Versus the original.
Oh, well, it's a totally different take on her, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was fine with it. It gives her kind of the old grandmama was just this old lady,
Crazy old lady.
That's just, you didn't know much about her. She's just an old lady. She was Morticia's mother and don't give any history on her in the show. And the show was pretty compact, it was just the family and maybe a stranger a week drifting in and finding out how weird and crazy these people are. But this one, it gives you a little history with her and Morticia's sister.
Yeah.
And how it was not a real
healthy relationship.
Not a real healthy relationship with the grandmother because she was all business and, spoiler alert, she built her business on cemeteries.
It makes
people
perfect sense.
I mean, real estate, but that would make sense. That would be the kind of real estate their families would be into.
Oh, yeah. It reminded me of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
I never finished that.
Well, I just mean...
Are you talking about the TV show or the series Netflix come out?
I was talking about the Netflix series, but even the TV show, they run a... even in the old Sabrina, that's what their family does, isn't it? They run a...
I don't even remember.
Yeah, they run a... Well, I can't think of the name of it.
Was it it was a mortuary.
Mortuary?
Yeah, mortuary. Yeah, even in the original Sabrina.
I think that was Netflix.
Well, I know for sure it's a Netflix one because I just watched it. In fact, I just rewatched it. Well, rewatched certain episodes.
Yeah,
haven't finished my rewatch yet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure even in the original Sabrina, that's what they did.
I
So that's what it reminded me of.
And, they play her up as the, like I said, the business-minded, didn't have time for her kids, expected more from them than they put out and just not happy with them. And yeah just that kind of feel from her.
Looking it up.
Yeah, I was trying to just figure out.
But not a terribly, just not I would say not an evil character, but hell, they're all evil in this.
Yeah.
But not a unredeemable character. And I think that's going to play out as the series goes on. Grandmama is going to be there to help Wednesday. Wednesday seems to be her favorite, and she definitely likes playing Wednesday against Morticia. Because Morticia didn't do what she wanted her to do when she was young, and she got with Gomez, and
But there was one thing I did like about season 2, and it's a big spoiler, but people's probably already watched it. So
lay it on me.
okay, so when Wednesday and Morticia are fighting, and Wednesday challenges her to
the duel.
Yeah.
Not to the death or anything.
I like that Morticia won the duel. I like that was written in that way, and they didn't go like how I'd say most TV series are nowadays. How the more experienced person somehow loses to the person that just started.
As good as Wednesday is and as smart as she thinks, and she's super smart and as good as she thinks she is, you get the feel, Morticia is
Had to humble her.
Wednesday all grown up.
Yeah. I mean,
she is everything that Wednesday used to be.
Yeah. I mean, I get the impression she's the one that was training Wednesday before Wednesday.
Right.
It's supposed to be her dad that was training her. Well, in the old series. The old
Or-
TV series, it was her dad that was showing her.
I said that backwards. Morticia's everything that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We
I
understood.
don't think I got that across. Anybody smell toast?
No, it tastes awful good right now.
We're
You
not
ever
giving
smell
you mouth
toast?
to
That's a
mouth.
sign you may be having
Yeah.
a stroke.
I know what you meant.
I done told you we ain't giving you mouth to mouth. A good swift kick to the junk. If that don't bring you back around, nothing's going to work.
Well, turn the lights off.
He's trying to take it a little too far now.
Well, we've kind of went over the basics. Jamie had a theory.
Oh, getting back to you mentioned the zombie. Let's explain.
Uh-huh.
In Nevermore lore in history, there was this great student, a genius, smarter than all the other kids, had a heart issue,
Yeah.
designed his own heart, a clockwork heart.
A clockwork heart.
Right. During a ill-fated experiment in the tower one evening, he blew himself up.
Yeah, I have some stuff to add to this when you get done, but keep going.
Blew himself up, got ejected through the window. We don't know how bad it was. Probably pretty bad. He killed him.
You think he's a zombie?
Oh, I know he is.
Oh, okay.
If you'd watched it, you'd know too.
Yeah.
Here's what happened, and that's the lore of it, is this student, it never gives an age, really.
No,
Just
no,
a student.
never.
Right? He was still a student, right? Or had he become a teacher?
No, I think he was still a student.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that, though.
At any rate, he was supposedly buried at the base of the skull tree, and one of the
The left eye, if you put your ear up to the left eye, you can still hear the clockwork
one of
heart.
the rites of passage kind of for the school was who was brave enough to sneak out to the skull tree and listen for the sound of the tick-tock heart. Now, jumping back a little bit, we have Wednesday's brother Pugsley. This is his first year at Nevermore, and he gets to go now because he has come into his quote-unquote power. And I get you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Why does everyone have to have this specific power to be able to be there?
Yeah.
Gomez apparently is an alumni of the school.
Uh-huh.
And what power does he have?
Bumbling.
He's a friggin' idiot.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
I'm not crazy. I like the actor and everything else I've seen him in. He just does not make a good Gomez. That is my one pet peeve with the series. I do not like him cast as Gomez.
Yeah, they based him off of the cartoon.
Yeah, and it's not good. But getting back to Clockwork Heart guy, buried at the base of the tree. Pugsley's power is he's got the same deal that Uncle Fester has. He can throw electricity, manipulate electricity, whatever. We really don't know the extent of Fester's powers. We'll get to him in a minute because he is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He is a scene stiller anytime he's around. But at any rate, so Pugsley, inadvertently with his electrical powers, now that he's at Nevermore, ends up at the tree, shocks the ground, and surprise, kicks the Clockwork Heart back into, and boom, this guy. But yeah, he launches the Clockwork Heart. Why is the guy a zombie?
I'm assuming where he was buried underground, he slowly was.
Maybe his brain died away, but his heart's what's keeping him.
Oh, yeah, he had no brain in there. That was something that Pugsley pointed out.
It's old school classic stuff. I mean, also, spoiler alert, did y'all notice, man, there's a lot of death in this one. There's a lot of killing goes on.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember all that from the first. There was a few deaths in the first season, but nothing like this. Because the zombie murders several people and eats their brains like zombies do. And with everyone, he's getting a little more human. Or back to normal, I guess. But all this leads up to this. And if you noticed, there was several times in this season that Thing comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
And, Thing's a little resentful. They don't treat him well, treat him like a servant. Well, whatever. Didn't pay much attention to that when it was being said. Thought it was just filler stuff, Now, it never really gives you an idea of where a Thing came from. You just know he's with the Addams family. I guess we'll find out some history maybe, but have you noticed something about the zombie?
Is in the hand?
You never see his right hand. It's always wrapped up in his clothes, hidden by his side. You never see him using his right hand.
See, I had never noticed that till Jamie mentioned it to me.
Now, I may be way the hell off base, but I'm just saying you never see the zombie's right hand. We don't know Thing's history.
So
we'll see how that plays out. The explosion and this guy dying happened in like the 1700s.
I'm not 100% sure. I cannot remember.
Yeah, it was definitely a long time ago. Because it was lore about the TikTok heart and and everything. So see where the hand thing goes.
You might be right, because I've always wondered in the original.
Yeah, what is Thing? Why is Thing?
How about Cousin It? Is he in this one?
Not yet. I got a feeling we'll see him sooner or later. We haven't seen him
I
yet.
would fully expect him to show up sometime or another.
Oh, definitely. They're not going to leave that character out. No, they're bringing in Ophelia, who was from the original series. Morticia had a sister named Ophelia.
Mm-hmm. Now, you talk about the Clockwork Heart. You just explained all that. Well, watching these 4 episodes and listening to the Clockwork Heart and all that stuff, that and the new character, which we'll get into in a minute, made me really want to watch a certain episode of Doctor Who. So I did. Literally, watching these 4 episodes made me go back and rewatch The Girl in the Fireplace for like the umpteenth million time.
The Clockwork stuff, I get the connection. Oh, and you mean with Billy Piper being in it?
And with Billy Piper being in the show now, it was literally, I watched this 4 episodes and I was like, man, I want to watch Girl in the Fireplace again. That's when I went on HBO and found, whoa, it's gone. So I had to go to my Voodoo.
And we mentioned it. We were talking one morning. Billy Piper in this looks so much healthier. Well, I don't know how to put it. The last, she looked like she'd been ill or something. What do you think, man?
Yeah, in the
later episodes of Doctor Who that she's been in, she just didn't. Her face, wasn't right. In this, man, she was back to Billy Piper.
Yeah, full of exuberance, and she doesn't play a huge part yet, but she's bound to in the last 4 episodes. You don't bring in Billy Piper for a nothing role. That would just be a complete waste of talent.
So they're sleeping on her character right now. It's just you see her, she got some lines. There's not really much happening with her, and there's no way they got Billy Piper, like you say, in there for nothing.
Oh yeah.
Are they releasing these one a week now?
No, they dropped.
No, 4 and 4,
and now they'll drop the second half of the season, the last 4, beginning of September.
And I say they wouldn't drop her in for nothing, but they dropped another pretty well-known actor in, and it was just kind of a short cameo.
Very short. I was not expecting his death.
Anthony Michael Hall was in one episode, and then the zombie ate him.
Yeah. He was great, too. He was great.
Yeah.
And I saw him, and I thought, oh, he's going to play a major role this season. And no, they killed him off real quick.
Oh, they did a Game of Thrones on you?
Yeah. Yeah. He lasted, like Jamie said, we got introduced to him at the beginning of the episode. End of the episode, he was dead.
Which they did his character pretty well in that little bit of time.
They did. That's why I said
They explained him,
Yeah.
showed him, give him, what he was all about, and then the zombie ate him.
Yeah, it was wild.
Right before they decided to take the camp back. So I guess his little troops just scattered after their troop leader got eaten.
I mean, I was surprised they stood as good a chance as they did. I mean, you're going against kind of like what Josh said. Everybody's got powers now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So you're going against the whole school of kids with powers, and you're just, the Boy Scouts. But they held their own.
Well, they were the Boy Scouts with some undisclosed military ordnance, as they put it.
Yeah. And it looked like military training.
Yeah.
That was not typical Boy Scout training.
Yeah, this guy was training his troops for, combat.
Yeah.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah, these kids are in the early stages of SEAL team training.
But yeah, I hadn't caught that until you mentioned. But yeah, the powers thing was, I mean, they had their cliques in the school anyway. There's the vampires, there's the werewolves, the blah blah blah, whatever.
The sirens,
the Medusas.
Well, I only saw one of those.
Gorgons.
Yeah, Gorgons. Yeah, that's what it is.
Any one of them that's got a toboggan on is a Gorgon.
Yeah. Well, when you said
they
the word,
can't do that much CGI; it'd get awful expensive.
Yeah, when you said the word Gorgon, then I remembered the clique of Gorgons.
Yeah.
So I've never thought about a Medusa as a Gorgon until this show. But we also get introduced to a new class that apparently nobody at the school is, but apparently
The avians.
The avian older people are. They can control birds, probably just animals in general. If I had to guess.
I don't know, it's
Avians,
pretty specific on birds.
Yes, that name should be just birds.
Yeah, pretty specific on just birds.
Yeah.
It had to be Beastmasters.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the one kid who the first season could control bees, and now he can control
all bugs.
All bugs and insects. And he's got to keep Pugsley from eating them all.
Yeah. Pugsley's powers, he likes to eat nasty things.
Everything.
Yeah. And like Jamie mentioned earlier, the best character in the whole show, just anytime he's on screen, is Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester runs away with it.
Anytime he's on the screen, it's going to be the best.
I have to check it out just to see Uncle Fester.
Oh, yeah, man. He
Amazing.
steals it.
He gets himself put into a loony bin because that's what Wednesday needs him to do, and that's what he likes to do. He's in the loony bin for a day, and he's already friends with everybody and running the place.
Good Lord.
Done got him a woman.
I
mean, if you want to find one, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
You don't have to wonder if they're crazy. You already know they're crazy.
Oh, she's a cook.
Yeah. She's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she's what you think a cook would look like too.
He tells her.
God.
He tells her.
What's that supposed to mean? I understand what it meant because I've
Lunch lady.
seen her, but
She
keyword there
looks
is
like
lunch lady.
a lunch lady.
Yeah, she doesn't look like a cook. She looks like a lunch lady.
No offense to any lunch ladies out there listening. These heathens over here don't appreciate y'all. I do, though.
Hey, blame Wednesday. The show, not the characters.
I just expect an extra slice of pizza on my tray. That's all I'm asking for.
Uncle Fester, yeah. In one scene as he's leaving, cause they free everyone from the asylum, of course.
Oh yeah,
as
always.
you do when you break into an asylum, you clear it out, let the crazies go. And as he's leaving, him and the lunch lady are having this little poignant scene in the yard of the asylum.
Ooh.
Oh no! It's
Okay.
it's very, very deep. And he says, "Of all the women I've ever used, I like you the most."
Yep.
At least he's honest.
Yeah. But you'll love the character of Fester. It's a big takeaway. It's a big difference from what you've seen before out of Fester. He's the man of the world, criminal mind.
Oh yeah, he's criminal mastermind.
That's how he makes his way across the world. He travels.
He's got like 20 different driver's license and passports.
Oh, I think I might like him.
He goes.
He's the best character. You'd love him.
He goes to rent him a room, and he says you'll have a card. He says I'd rather pay in cash. Pulls this big bag of cash out, and it's got like
blue dye
from where he's robbed a bank.
Good Lord.
Yeah, because in season 1 he robbed a bank in that area, in that town. He goes, he checks into that hotel literally just to get a noise complaint and get the cops called on him, so he could get put into the loony bin. So he basically just trashes the room, goes all crazy, and then when the cops show up, he's having a bubble bath.
Like when they told him to raise his hands,
He puts up the two rubber
Two
ducks.
rubber duckies.
had a ducky in each hand. So he is everything that Gomez. They're brothers. He is everything that Gomez is not.
Yeah.
Gomez is the bumbling idiot.
See, he wasn't like that in the TV shows or the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. But I like it. It's a good take on Fester. He quickly becomes one of your favorite characters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, whenever Cousin Nick does show up, they've got a lot to try to live up to try to top Uncle Fester.
He won't have many lines because you couldn't understand what
Yeah.
Cousin It was saying.
Anything else on Wednesday?
Looking forward to the next 4 episodes, man. I hate it
Yep.
when they do this.
A cliffhanger.
Just give it to me
yeah.
one a week. Feed it to me one a week till it's done.
I like it all at once, but for our sake on the podcast, it would be nice one a week.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I was going to, I'll go ahead and watch these forward, and that way I'm caught up, and I can just go ahead and finish out this.
I mean, technically, you've got until the beginning of September to watch all of season 1 and these 4. Season 1's 8 episodes.
You're pushing it. We'll
You
go
got
with
12
season 2.
episodes. You got 12 episodes you got to watch before September the 4th, I think is when it drops. The first Wednesday of September is when it'll drop.
All right. So at the end of the, well, it ain't the end of the season. It's only the end of the 4th episode. But
The mini season.
when she gets through out the window and hits her head on the concrete, I guess that's what happened. That's why her head's bleeding.
I mean, she went head to head with the Hyde, so
Yeah.
I thought he might have just, threw her out
probably.
and she hit her head off the concrete, and that's why she's bleeding. And my theory would be she's gonna get her powers back that way, where she hasn't been able to use them.
because she's kind of stalled on her psychic ability.
Yeah, like she's gonna have kind of like a like the next episode's gonna be. It's not even gonna be in the real world. It's gonna be inside Wednesday's head.
Possibly. I mean, that's a good route for the episode.
See, I think what they'll do is they will play the police, the school, and Wednesday herself will set this up to look like the Hyde has killed her. So the people behind everything's not looking for her anymore because they definitely seem to be after her. And this way she seems dead. And she's behind the scenes checking things out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be a
A
good.
classic Mission Impossible,
Yeah.
fake your own death.
Yeah, but I don't know if that'd be good for her, because then she wouldn't be that focused into the series, would she?
I doubt it'll last too long. Probably like one episode
Yeah,
of them
an
thinking
episode.
she's dead. It won't make it through all 4 of them.
I was going to say, because the sideliner like that would be
Yeah,
pretty
I do.
hard.
I don't think it'll be a permanent, all the way through. Probably maybe the first episode, and then that'll be the big reveal at the end is Wednesday's alive. Maybe because the
Yeah.
Hyde's out there running around somewhere now.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the Hyde and its former master, do we think Christina Ricci's character is actually dead?
I think. Well, I did up until you mentioned it the other day, and I'm like, I don't know now.
I mean, I could be wrong. They could be Game of Thrones in us, but I don't see them killing off her. Like, of all people, Christina Ricci was Wednesday in the originals.
In the movies, yeah.
Yeah, in the movies. So, they brought her back in this show as, a teacher in season 1, and turns out she was like the
Maybe she's the one going behind the scenes, doing all the exploring and stuff.
I don't
know if she was. Well, she's been in prison since the first episode, or since the first season. She's been locked up. She just got out.
I have another theory about that, actually.
Mm.
I think that her daughter is the girl that's helping Wednesday, the one with the red hair.
Ooh. Kind of forgot about her.
Well, I mean,
Wednesday has a stalker, by the way.
I can see that.
yeah.
A stalker fan, more like.
Whose ability is she can turn invisible.
And he's a creepy little kid, man.
I can almost see her playing.
Doesn't work around Uncle Fester, though.
I'm serious. I can
You
see
can
her
see her?
playing Wednesday. With
He can
Wes.
hear her and smell her.
Oh, yeah, you can't sneak up on Fester. That was a great scene.
He's after her.
He's after.
And then he starts giving her tips, man. It's like, walk on the seams and hold your breath.
Yeah. Walk on the seams of the floors and hold your breath.
He said something about, I could hear you coming a mile away, kid.
Yeah. Sorry, cut you off there, Josh. But
Oh, no.
yeah,
You're good.
Uncle. Again, Uncle Fester. Anything to do with Uncle Fester is amazing in this show. It's
Agreed.
just-
Agreed.
good God.
In the first series, I didn't know if I was going to like him when he first showed up. But he grew on me real quick.
Oh yeah.
Like fungus.
Dang.
So, I mean, we've kind of touched on it just in general with us talking, but what do we expect for the last 4 episodes? I mean, I fully expect a bigger role for Billy Piper. Wednesday's definitely not dead. I don't think Christina Ricci's character is dead. And as far as what's happening with the zombie, now that it kind of ends with him kind of turning really back into himself.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm just wondering what that's going to be. You know, when all's said and done and he's maybe humanish again.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Is he a long lost Adams, maybe? It gives a name for him, though, don't it? It gives his full name.
Yeah, when they're telling the story, he has a name. I can't remember it, but
Will he reclaim his right hand? Will his right hand want to be reclaimed?
is he really
drama?
is he really missing a right hand?
Is he though? Yeah, I mean,
You're probably right, but
I don't know. I mean,
just throwing that if out there.
you never see him. You see him use his left hand. Never see a right hand. Let's see. Oh, we got the little subplot happening in the background with Steve Buscemi's character, the new principal.
How did I go
and
this
he's-
long without bringing up Steve Buscemi shows up? I saw the cast like beforehand that he was in the show, and I was like, what character could Steve Buscemi possibly play in this show? And then he's like immediately on screen right out the bat in the first episode, and it's like, oh my God. Yep, that works.
Yep, he's the new principal, and kind of a shady guy. He's manipulating this one student
Yeah, the
to
siren.
use her powers to con people because she can convince people to do things with her.
She's
with
a
her
siren. Yeah,
powers.
sirens
yeah.
are.
Well, he's wanting her to use those powers to convince people to donate to the school.
Yeah.
So, he's going to get his, and eventually, somewhere along the line, Wednesday's going to come to the aid of, and Enid, of course,
Yeah.
and the bee kid, and little Zap Pugsley, too. And the Gorgon guy, poor Ajax.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Enid did him dirty.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Enid's going to die at the end of this season.
I don't know if there'll really be a death of any of the main characters. I mean, it's dark, but it's campy dark, and I don't know if they'll go to there. It'll be another deal with like the Wednesday. It's going to look like someone died right up until it's revealed they're okay.
I mean, to be fair, I did not expect them to kill off Principal at the end of season 1.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't see that coming either.
So, yeah.
And they got no problem with killing characters, but they're never the main characters.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Tell me something.
Okay.
I get the trope of Enid's dating the jock, and he's got the whole Letterman jacket deal for the school. What pray tell, sport do they play there?
I have absolutely no
And
clue.
who do they play this sport against?
And he's a werewolf, so how is he allowed?
Another good point.
I mean, well, to be fair, we've watched so much Teen Wolf, and
Well, yeah, but no one ever knew that they were werewolves.
it made it very unfair for the other teams. Well, actually, I say that. It seemed like the other team always had a werewolf on their team as well in Teen Wolf.
And I'm guessing maybe there's other schools like Nevermore that
would
handle
think.
the outcasts. I mean, this
Probably.
seems like a world where there's the normies and there's the outcasts, and I guess this is worldwide.
You got wizards and you got muggles.
Exactly, but in this world, they kind of know about each other. The townsfolk know about the outcasts. They don't like them, but they know about them.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, some of the outcasts and some of the stuff they do, it's like, no wonder.
Well, yeah. So, but I don't know about any major death, but I could be wrong. I mean, they've killed a bunch of people, but they were just like, here's your character, and this is the person we're going to kill this episode. So I don't know if they'll take out Enid or Ajax or any other, but they may. It will remain to be seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other takes on Wednesday?
I don't have
Nope, I
nothing
haven't
else.
seen it yet. But I might go home and watch a couple episodes. I got nothing else to do tonight.
There you go.
It's entertaining. You'll love the opening scene, man. Oh, we never touched on that, dude. There was another cameo we didn't touch on. Wednesday, it's summertime. She ain't got no classes, ain't got no school to go to. She needs something to occupy herself with. So she goes tracking down a serial killer.
Yep.
Okay.
Because, hey, what do you do in the summertime? So anyway, she's got to go through there because she's this criminal mastermind or investigative mastermind. She figures out who the killer is and where they're at. I mean, the address of the guy.
Yeah, and
So-
this is like a serial killer that's been on the loose for years and
Yeah.
years that nobody's been able to track down.
But she did, right to his door. But at any rate, she's got to go through the airport to take a flight to wherever he's at.
In Kansas City, I think. Missouri.
You got to get through TSA, right?
Oh, I seen that part.
Yeah.
So my God, man, they get her disarmed, and the only complaint they had was her sunscreen, which turned out to be things.
Was bigger than 3 ounces. And they freaked out over that.
They found thing in her bag and thought nothing of this,
Hand.
human hand.
The nunchucks, the size, and all that stuff.
Yeah, all that was fine. I don't. They didn't give none of that back to her because she does have to go unarmed to this.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's going unarmed to this serial killer's house.
But when she rings the doorbell, opens the door, do you remember the kid from The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
It's him.
Oh, God.
Haley Joel
Osmond.
There you go.
He was probably thinking, I see dead people.
Yeah. And that scene with him is hilarious too. He's got this fetish, man. He makes dolls of his makes dolls that look like his victims. So he makes a little Wednesday doll, and he thinks he's got this. He's going to kill her. No. No.
didn't stand a
You
chance.
poor delusional man, you.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, he had no chance.
He didn't know who he was messing with.
Yeah, it flashes after you see what she does to him.
Oh yeah.
To disarm him and scare the shit out of him. Then it flashes to a newspaper when you see his picture on it and he's been captured, scalped. Because that's one of the things he does to his victims. He scalps them. I'm guessing he makes the dolls out of human hair
Yeah.
or makes their hair with the victim's hair.
Now, when
Yeah.
you say scalp, does she take skin and all?
No, she just shaved his head with a
okay.
knife. I mean, you could tell where she cut him and like you'd shave with a really dull razor.
And then what did she give to Enid later?
A doll made with human hair that looks like Enid. How did she get that doll made?
Yeah, I don't.
Did she hold him captive until he made that doll?
See, I was thinking that. but
Here's a picture, make it look like this.
Good possibility. We're talking about Wednesday.
Exactly. But you'll enjoy it, man. Check it out.
I definitely will.
And I'm a big fan of Jen Ortega, man. She's everything I've seen her in so far, she's been really good in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a bad movie she's been in yet.
Even the Unicorn movie, I liked it. It's not great by no means.
I was gonna say I watched it and I didn't. I can't remember if we talked about this or not, but I
a
didn't.
little bit.
I didn't love it.
I didn't love it. It was just interesting.
I did watch last weekend, Sunday. I end up, because I work on Sundays now, I end up watching a lot of movies on Sundays. And so then by the time we get to Saturday and doing the pod, I forget about the movies I watched. But last weekend, I rewatched a bunch of movies. But one movie I watched that was new to me is actually a John Cena movie called Freelance.
Never heard of it.
It's actually decent.
If it's not a comedy, I don't want to see it.
It is. It's an action comedy.
Okay.
It's with him and Allison Brie. And
I don't.
pretty good. He plays ex-military.
I don't really want to see John Cena try to do drama. I just stick to
No.
what you're good at. Stick to comedy.
He's not Dave Bautista. He's not trying to do all that crazy stuff. He sticks to basically just comedy and action.
Yeah, Batista's trying to break out in different roles and stuff and quit being cast as one certain thing.
Batista
Ain't gonna
is
happen.
attached to the Highlander remake.
Yep, I
I
was thinking
figured you'd
about
be
that.
hitting the damn button on me.
No.
The thing,
Shut up, bitch.
The Rock ain't in it though, is he?
no, thank God.
They couldn't put him in it. He'd kill everybody. It would be unrealistic for him to ever die.
He could play
Whatever.
those roles. He could play. I mean, I don't hate on the Rock,
He's The Rock.
but
I wonder who they're going to have him play Kurgan.
I don't know.
'Cause is it a reboot or a remake?
I don't know that either. They might tweak it some, change the plot a little, maybe. I don't know.
Because I don't know if they're trying to go off the first one. I don't know if he'd play a good Kurgan, though.
He could. I mean, he could have a few years ago, maybe.
I don't know about now.
I'm not so sure now.
Yeah, because
He might be a little old for Kurgan now.
yeah, that's why I was wondering who they're going to have him.
But if you,
I wonder who they're going to have play Ramirez's part.
maybe that's the role he's playing.
Oh God, I hope not.
I mean, I'm just saying, you don't know.
He sucks too. I mean, he ain't gonna be. He ain't playing no Sean Connery part. That ain't gonna happen.
They may not even go that route with
Well,
it, you know.
well, you have a point, yeah. Because don't know if it's a reboot or a remake.
May look back and be like, man, this was terrible originally. We got to fix this.
Nah, they'll never say that.
Like I said last week, I'm just on the fence whether I even want him to do it or not. Because I love the first one.
I love the first one. Now that they have Henry Cavill in it, and I know he's a damn good actor, that gives me hope. They're not just throwing anybody they can in that role and hoping something comes out of it good.
So yeah, I agree with you. Since Cavill's attached to it, and I'm still on the fence a little bit, but I'm curious.
Adrian Paul could play Ramirez's part.
Could?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know
that
who
would
he
work.
is. He's off the original series, TV series.
I know who Adrian Paul
Oh,
is.
okay.
I know the actor Adrian Paul.
Yeah, that could be a thing. That could work.
Because he's lived it. I mean, for how many seasons? 6 or 7 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
So he
6, I think.
Yeah, 6. So he could go right it back into it easy. And plus, he is a sword master to begin with anyway. So,
But actually,
yeah, he could go
from
through
a
and
non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
somebody jealous because we got all the good movies.
No,
and they got junk.
that was not a bad one. That was just, you're talking about, bringing back a character to surprise a different role from an original role. And I was talking about, it's all a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
If you're going to disagree with me on this one, but you know who I would want to see play Ramirez?
Who?
Christopher Lambert.
If they did that, they would basically be.
I don't see him trying to bring him back.
Yeah,
No,
He used to-
I don't think they would either.
I don't know. He kind of messed up when they tried to cast him as Raiden in Mortal Kombat.
I like that movie.
I liked the movie.
I liked him as Raiden.
I didn't like him as Raiden.
He played Raiden just like he did Connor McLeod or Duncan McLeod or Connor McLeod.
Yeah.
It's almost like he can't act.
He's kind of got a limited range. I'll be honest with you. He's kind of like a Matthew McConaughey. Well, you know, they're not playing a character. It's just, here's Matthew McConaughey as, here's Christopher Lambert playing Christopher Lambert.
You mentioned
That was a good movie. That was a good movie. Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan.
Yeah. To be fair, that was. Yep.
I thought that's what you were doing. Was that not what you were doing?
No, it wasn't.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I was
what he
doing
doing.
Wolf of Wall Street, Matthew
Oh.
McConaughey, but what you did bring up a good movie, so.
I did go back and rewatch Dazed and Confused because we was talking about Matthew McConaughey before, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's just a classic.
Oh, very,
It's good.
very classic.
It's good, clean, fun, and just hilarious. Anybody can watch it. I
have no arguments. I love it.
I really enjoyed it. Matthew McConaughey wasn't supposed to have that big of a role. He's supposed to be on there just for a second and done. But the directors liked him so much, they wrote more lines in there just for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad it did.
Oh, yeah.
And we're drifting
All
hard
right,
here,
all
man.
right,
Yeah.
all
But
right.
since you brought up Raiden, and then I said I liked that movie, have you watched the newer Mortal Kombat movies? Bet you have.
Oh yeah,
I have.
Those are good too.
they're
the newer
really-
ones,
they're
really good.
really good. Yeah.
They coming out with another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shortly.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep, it gets released pretty soon.
Where they bring back Johnny Cage.
Yes, and Cage looks pretty good in this one.
Well, we'll actually get to hope we actually get to see the tournament in this one
Mm-hmm.
because they teased it. I thought we were going to see at least a little bit of it in the first one, but we got to see. We had to wait for the main character to unlock his power before he was able to even do anything, and it was almost like a kind of like a Superman moment, almost like everybody's in danger, so it was like a last ditch effort, like pull out all the stops, like his power better activate now or it's it's over. But no, it's really, really good. I like the way they did Raiden. I like the way they did Liu Kang. I like the way they did Scorpion. I like the way they did Sub-Zero. Have you seen the way Noob Saibot looks in the trailer?
Probably. I don't know who that character is.
Oh, okay.
But I saw the trailer, so I'm sure I saw him.
Yeah, he looks good.
Side about the one with the batons.
No, he's like the like kind of like, now I'm not as big on the Mortal Kombat lore as some other people, but he's kind of like the like he's like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but he's like he was like
Robot version.
yeah, but like somebody did something to him to make him like take his like he's not in a human body anymore. You know what I mean? It's like a
Cyborg.
no, like I don't know how to put it.
Like RoboCop?
He moves like, and he can make multiple of himself. He moves like kind of like a shadow. And that's the best way to describe it.
Didn't know.
I don't either.
I know the characters up to a certain point. Then they started adding so many of them into those that I just kind of lost track of it.
Gotcha. Yeah,
First movie, I liked it. It didn't do good at all at the box
No,
office.
and you can tell why,
The soundtrack was killer for it too.
Yeah, it seems like it was.
October 24th is when Mortal Kombat 2 comes out. With Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
That is a man that's underrated as an actor.
Oh, yeah.
He can play so many different things, and has.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you... Go ahead, Josh.
I'm sorry, I got that completely wrong. Mortal Kombat fans are going to hate me. Noob Saibot is actually the corrupted version of Sub-Zero. I did not know that.
Oh.
Too much lore there that I don't know.
I did not know that. So that, you know what that's telling me?
Mm.
The only way we get Noob Saibot is if Sub-Zero dies in the next movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl Urban is in Star Wars. He's a stormtrooper. So he's one of the people that,
Not surprised a
just
bit.
wanted to be in Star Wars. So he just, I'll dress as a stormtrooper. So literally, never see his face, never hear his voice. He's one of the stormtroopers.
Now, who did they cast for Johnny Cage?
Carl Urban.
Yeah.
No, who would have been better?
The Miz.
Nobody.
The Miz. He would fit the role.
Scott Adkins.
Carl Urban. I know Scott Atkins.
I
Carl
don't know who
Urban's
Scott
better.
Adkins is.
Oh, he's an 80 star. He was in the first Expendables.
Oh, he'd be too old now.
Oh, no. Did you not see how old they made Johnny Cage look in this one?
I just noticed me and Carl Urban had the same birthday.
Nah, I'm going to go with Carl Urban.
I mean, Carl Urban's not necessarily young either, though.
No, that's
Carl
true.
Urban is
Yeah.
52. Yeah, 52.
Yeah,
53
well,
now. No, he's 53 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be because, I mean, he was acting. He was, man, I swear, I think he was the dude who played Cupid in the old Hercules, the legendary journeys.
Now, it is weird that, he's from New Zealand and he's playing Johnny Cage, but he can nail the role. He's crazy actor. He was in Lord of the Rings,
Yep.
obviously.
He played Faramir, I think.
However you pronounce that. Omer. I don't know how to pronounce it. He was in the Star Trek movie.
He was?
He played Bones.
Oh, yeah, duh, of course. Man, he does such a good role in that. He copies DeForest Kelly so good in that movie.
He was in Doom, the movie Doom, as John Grimm. I mean, it's obviously,
Doom.
nowadays everybody.
Is that the horrible movie with The Rock?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that didn't go off that good.
No, that was a really bad movie.
I was excited for it because I loved the game.
I knew nothing about the game. I just knew, Rock in an action movie, sci-fi. This is going to be great. It wasn't great.
Corey knows what I'm talking about here, and I know you would absolutely love this if it came to a movie. If they made the God of War game, specifically the last one that came out with Atreus, where you go and you fight Thor, if they made that into oh my gosh.
Give them time.
I'm surprised that ain't happened
That's
yet.
coming. There's a live action game of God of War coming, I'm sure.
Because that's the big thing now is making video games into movies. And
I
shows.
say live action, 90% of it will be CGI.
And I want
Oh, it had
Triple
to
H
be.
to play Kratos.
Who?
Triple H.
Couldn't do it. He don't have to look. That would be the Batista role.
I mean, have you
All
seen
these guys
Triple
y'all
H
naming
nowadays?
are too old for that.
I saw the commercial they did at the White House.
Oh yeah,
He come walking out of there,
Yeah.
drinking his bottle of water, spitting water up, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that.
It's kind of what
I
Kratos
always
looks like in the
wanted
new
Triple
game.
H when he had the long hair to do a Viking movie. He had to look. He'd have been perfect for it. Never happened.
Triple H was always.
I only ever
And there's
saw
a reason
him.
he basically runs the WWE now. It's because he was always just loves wrestling. He's not one of the wrestlers that wanted to get into Hollywood.
I've only saw him in one movie, and that was Blade 3, 4. What was the last Blade movie?
Three. Yeah, there's
Oh,
not a
Blade
four.
3.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was that one.
And decent actor, but I'd rather seen him in a Viking movie. He'd have made a good Thor
I'm perfectly fine with him just staying in wrestling.
at the time.
At the time, yeah.
He had the build and stuff for it.
He just never come off as as an actor, really.
I don't think he ever wanted that role.
No, I don't think so either. Like Corey said, he was all about the wrestling and the business, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't think acting was his thing.
No.
Not acting outside of wrestling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's an art.
It is.
So yeah. Speaking of wrestling, Brock Lesnar is back.
Yeah.
That was
There's your God of War.
oh god, yeah.
Shave his head. There's your God of War.
He would never do it, but
No, probably not.
that's exactly why he would make a great Kratos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, you don't get more just hates people, off on his own, wants to kill the world.
Yeah.
And Braun
Yeah.
Strowman, maybe.
Nah, he's too happy-go-lucky.
Thor. The God of War version of Thor.
Possibly.
Strowman could do that one pretty good.
I don't know. Never been a big fan of his, so.
And I really love the way they did Thor in the God of War game, God of War Ragnarok.
I saw some steals. Is all I really. I'm just going on the look. I don't know much about the character.
Because in the whole Norse mythology, he's supposed to be a drunk. That's what he's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
And they did that righteous in the God of War game. Every time you see him, he's always either got a pint or, he's always drinking. In one of the missions, he takes Atreus to a pub and they drink and they get he gets a little too drunk and tries to start a fight with Atreus. And then the whole bar starts fighting. It gets really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you watch this last season of Sandman, we get to see Thor, and they play him off as a total drunk.
Well, at the end, he became a drunk there for a while in the
MCU. That was a funny style drunk, though. This is...
Yeah.
I liked Fat Thor, man. That was hilarious.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't like it. I was just saying it was a different type of drunk.
Yeah, Ragnarok was great. And that's all I'll say. Dropped the ball somewhere.
Yeah, when they wanted to make him an idiot. Strictly comic relief.
They dropped the ball when they wanted to decide to make all these Disney shows that nobody cared about, overpopulating the Marvel. I don't know. They release too much. It's like they just don't know how to release a movie, wait 3, 4, 5, even 6 months, release another movie. Just release 2 movies a year. You don't have to release 4, 5, 6 movies a year.
I see.
And then TV series.
That's
after TV
Trying
basically-
to
series
tie
after TV series.
everything together is just too much. People just got burnt out. They're too much.
To the point where now people are excited that the last 2 movies that were actually good movies still didn't do good in the box office because they're thinking that's going to cause them to decide to delay everything, and it's not.
it goes
They're
back-
going to keep making them.
To what Jackie was saying on the podcast, it was either the week before last or last week that other than Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, every other Marvel movie before that, you'd either had to watch some of the Marvel movies before that to understand it, or at least have a little bit of comic knowledge to know what was going on in some of the movies.
Yeah, they just tried to do too much.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Star Wars. They bought the rights to it, and it's like, we're
Just
going to
overloaded
pump out all
it.
this content.
Well, they had to make back the billions of dollars they spent on it.
Well, yeah, they didn't have to try to make it all back in 1 year, though.
Tell them that.
And, write something decent. Like,
Yeah.
not the Acolyte.
Oh God!
They started out good with Mandalorian.
Oh yes,
They did, and
and that was the issue. They started off good, so it gave them the confidence to do way more.
My woman won her lawsuit.
I saw that.
Gina
Yeah.
Carano. Yes, and if they have the right brains to hire her back, I will buy Disney Plus again. But if they don't, they can lick my taint. I ain't doing it.
Well, it's all a matter right now. They'll take her back. I mean, their statement, they said they're looking forward to an opportunity it's all on her now if she wants to work with them.
Well, yeah. If I was her, I was like, all right, give me my spinoff I'm supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
You give me my spinoff I'm supposed to have and put me back in the Mandalorian, we're good to go.
They won't do it, though. They'd have to eat a lot of crow to put her back in that role and put her in the Star Wars universe again.
Well, I mean, she's got somebody that's bankrolling her lawsuit.
I grant
so,
you.
I mean,
grant you.
she could tie him up for a while.
But, man, if they did it, they'd be printing money.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
There-
I'd go back to watch it.
You got a gigantic fan base that would just love to see her come back.
Exactly.
So, play to the audience that's going to pay you.
Yeah, and quit pandering to the other ones that don't.
Exactly. They make these things for a certain group of people. Problem is, this certain group of people, they don't watch the stuff. They don't buy the merch. They praise Disney for doing it and then move on to the next cause.
Yep.
Make your content for the people that's going to pay you.
Yeah.
That's going to that's going to go to the theater more than once. That's going to go out and buy the merchandise.
Who's going to stay subscribed to your Disney Plus just so they can keep watching these junky ass shows y'all keep putting out there? Because there's too many of them.
That's going to dress up and
And
go
yet
to the
you want
cons
another
and
one.
buy some overpriced crap.
They put Gina Carano in there. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You want another one.
I'll be honest, I have Disney Plus, but it's not to watch any of the new Marvel movies. It's actually to watch the old Marvel movies.
Exactly. I keep Disney Plus to watch the old Disney stuff and the old Marvel stuff.
It's just a prediction.
And Free Guy's on there.
When Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man drops, that movie's going to rake it in because it's just
Spider-Man.
It's a standalone. Well, not standalone. It's launching. So what? More than one, right?
What?
Is this supposed to be a series of Spider-Man movies coming out?
No, this one is.
talk to Josh.
This one
knows
is
more than I
the
do.
last Spider-Man movie before Doomsday.
Okay. Well, they keep saying it's a street level Spider-Man story, so you're not going to get into all the cosmic blah 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 blah.
But thank God.
Oh, and I think I mentioned this to you. I did not know that MJ. I never picked up on it.
Oh,
that
yeah.
MJ, Zendaya's MJ, her name is Michelle Jones. I get it, MJ, Michelle Jones. The MJ in the comic book's name is Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Now, flash to a different article I read. Apparently, maybe, Sadie Sink has been signed to the Spider-Man movie and never mentioned the character name. So,
Yeah. What are
Mary
the
Jane
odds?
might be not who we thought she was. MJ might not be the MJ we thought she was.
It's going to be another one of them Spider-Verse things or something. Well, I can't handle that stuff.
Well, it doesn't have to be if the MJ we've saw these last 3 Spider-Man movies is
Michelle Jones, not Mary Jane.
Not Mary Jane.
I don't think this Spider-Man movie will get in the Spider-Verse. I think this will be just a standalone Spider-Man movie. Hopefully. I mean, it'll have Hulk and Punisher in it, but Hulk, Punisher, he's in a lot of Spider-Man comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he started out, and his first appearance was in a Spider-Man comic. He was actually hired to kill Spider-Man.
Yeah. You can go on the internet and see all kinds of movie set shoots and stuff like that, stuff that's been filmed right now for the movies, which was crazy because back in the day, you couldn't just pop up on the internet and start watching all this stuff. All that stuff was locked down, couldn't see none of it. Now, you can actually see them filming it as they're doing it right now.
And I think the reason the Spider-Man movies do good as well is, it has that Marvel. It'll have the Marvel logo before the movie starts, but it's not all Marvel. You know what I mean? Sony has some say in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not going to let Marvel, dog water Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I still don't like what they did with
I
him.
was watching a thing today.
Okay, man. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was watching a thing today that they have to make a live action Spider-Man every 4 years
To hold the
to hold the rights, to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If not, it goes back to Marvel.
So they're going to crank out something.
Yeah, they have to be in production
You mean
every
back to
4 years.
Sony?
But so far,
The way they was talking about it go back to Marvel.
yeah, see, Sony holds it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Sony,
if they
Sony
don't,
has to make a movie or it reverts back to Marvel.
I know
Yeah.
they're everything the MCU's doing with Spider-Man right now, they have to get permission from Sony to do it.
Sony just loaned him back to them.
So that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, if that's the case, why wouldn't the MCU just not use Spider-Man for a while to try to win back the rights?
No. Sony has to make something or they lose the rights.
Yeah, but if they're allowing Marvel to do it, then why wouldn't Marvel just say, yeah, we're doing it, but we're waiting and just wait it out?
Sony would jump on it and make something.
They had to do
They
it
would
quick.
cr- they
and
would
they would
crank-
do it bad.
They throw out a crap movie.
yeah,
Although I've already said I think that where Sony's going with their whole Marvel universe that they're doing, I fully expect for us to get Miles Morales from Sony, not from MCU.
Possible.
I want to believe that, but then again, I feel like Miles is going to come in during Secret Wars.
I don't think we'll see him in the MCU. I think Sony's going to do it first, but I could be wrong.
Don't know.
We also got a long time before Secret Wars comes, so
I had heard somewhere that Tom Holland only signed on for one more movie.
see, I heard he signed on for 3 more.
I heard that first, and then I heard just one. Or it's as movie or by movie basis.
Yeah,
He's not really pinned down to do more than just this one.
Oh, he dies, and that's how Miles comes in. Maybe that's how it would work.
just tell the story we got in the Spider-Man video game.
Oh, or even just like the animated Spider-Man movies, Miles Morales, Across the Spider-Verse, and
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, them are some great movies. And guess who makes them? Sony.
I'll tell you about the
Sony
first.
dog walks Marvel.
I'll tell you about the first one. The first, the Spider-Verse movie. They built it up to be this incredible animated masterpiece.
Visual
and
masterpiece.
I watched it and I'm like, this doesn't look that great. It was good. It was decent, but man, it was not what I was expecting.
Now you know how I feel with Highlander.
Okay, touche.
That's what happens when you overbuild something.
Oh no!
But the hype was not false. I mean, it's just there. It is what it is. It's a great movie. Just an opinion.
Yeah. I was just saying. Exactly what you described was how I felt with Highlander. Exactly to the T. I listened to you guys for years and years talk about how amazing it was and how great a movie it was and all this stuff.
It still is.
And then I watched it expecting it to be amazing, and then I didn't like it. Which I guess is slightly different than what you're saying about or Across the Spider-Verse.
You got to look at it this way. Movies have changed since we was growing up.
Oh, drastically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't make the movies that we watched.
There's some of the things that I watched that I loved when I was a kid. I went back and watched, and I was like, how did I ever like this? But not with Highlander. Except Highlander 2.
I didn't like it the first time I watched it.
I've watched it a couple times.
Oh, there's scenes I will rewatch.
Because I still try to figure out how. Why?
How do you mess up something so badly?
Yeah.
So bad.
I think too many people wanted them to explain where they came from. And they thought they'd give the fans what they wanted. We didn't want that. Not one bit.
No. We write that storyline off as it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Well, going back to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I didn't like what Marvel did at the end of the last Spider-Man movie. I've said this before, but I hate the end of the last Spider-Man movie.
I like the idea of it going back to the original type of story, but
I hate
since you already had this, you can't just flip it around now. You already had Tony, with the tech and everything.
Yeah.
You can't just turn it off.
It's so stupid. I hate it. Like, we had Sony made great Spider-Man movies, so we've seen poor Spider-Man, not able to pay his rent. We've got 50 million of those Spider-Mans. I like that we finally had a Spider-Man that he was backed by Tony Stark, and even when Tony Stark died, he still got the Stark tech and Stark Industries backing him. So this Spider-Man's got all the tech he could ever want. He's a genius. I liked where they was going with it, and I hate how they ended it, which is why I'm not nearly excited as everybody else is for the next Spider-Man movie.
What's that? What's that saying, man? You can't unmake the soup.
Yeah.
You already had that. You should have just left it and went forward with it. Just trying to change that up did not work. I agree.
Instead they do this crazy thing where they kill off Aunt May.
More to friggin' multiverse, which I'm burnt out on.
Kill off Aunt May, and now all of a sudden nobody in the world knows who Spider-Man is, and he's just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man again. It's like, really? I've got enough of this.
If you didn't want to, man, there is a whole catalog of Marvel characters. If you want a street level story, pick you a third row character out of there and start building them up with movies.
I also think we're going to see the Sinister Six in this next Spider-Man movie, which is going to be awesome.
Again, man, that's cool, but you got all this that came before it, so now it's like, oh, well, he's battling the Vulture and Rhino, and that's kind of boring because I watched him fight Thanos. So, I don't know. I think you start over with someone's Punisher. Well, I mean, Punisher's in this one, but they never took Punisher into the MCU and got him into the whole multiverse crap. So, go back to that. Oh, dude, the Punisher series, you would like it.
I started
the
watching
Netflix one.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's pretty raw.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
Yeah,
he is starting off fighting Hulk in the new movie, and I think Hulk. Well, in my opinion, if I know that Thanos had some Infinity Stones when he fought Hulk on the ship. He didn't have all of them, but he had some. I feel like if he didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet at all, he wasn't beating Hulk. I don't.
He already had the Power Stone at that point. So
Strength wise, he might not have been able to do what he did.
yeah, one on
like
one,
throw him around like he was. Yeah, no.
1-on-1, no gauntlet.
I don't care if he
it's
had
a
the
good
gauntlet.
fight.
I don't care if he had the madder Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. And if it would have been the original Hulk, not the dumbass that kind of half smart Hulk, he would have never, because the other Hulk would never gave up. He would just kept on hammering into him. But no, we had to give him some brains and make him smart. And
Well, no, when he fought Thanos that time, he wasn't smart, brainy Hulk. He was just Hulk. He had been Hulk for a long time, and would not let Banner back out. So he was not. No, it wasn't until Thanos beat the crap out of him that he turned back into Banner.
wait a minute now. We had
Yeah.
the Hulk in Thor when he was fighting in that arena.
Yeah.
In Ragnarok, he was.
So he wasn't
he
just
was Hulk.
He wasn't just mindless at that point.
No,
though.
he
He's-
wasn't mindless. He was
But he
sitting there
wasn't-
having conversations and everything.
Yeah, but he wasn't Banner.
No, he wasn't Banner.
So that's what I
but
said. He wasn't
That's not
smart.
original Hulk.
Yeah, the original
Yeah.
Hulk was just like a mindless brute.
Yeah,
There's no thought about anything.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
rages
yeah, I
through
know.
everything.
yeah. I
Yep.
was just saying it ain't the when he fought Thanos, he wasn't the Hulk that we get in Endgame.
True.
Yeah, I didn't like how they done him.
You didn't care for hipster Hulk?
No.
I just haven't liked the character Hulk. Period. From
He's
day one.
He's one that's overpowered.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
way
when,
overpowered.
when you make part of his lore is that the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. Well, then there's no limit.
Ultra Ego Vegeta.
Which there probably is a limit.
Nobody's ever been able to push him to that limit,
Ultra Ego Vegeta.
pretty much.
That's exactly what it sounded like to me. That may be where the manga got it from. They was like, you know what? Yeah, Vegeta's full of ego. Let's just make him like the Hulk.
So yeah, when you say something about a character that they don't have a strength limit, well, then that just overpowers them. There's got to,
Yeah.
there has to be a limit.
Right.
So anyway, that's my problem. MCU, fix it.
It's too late for them to fix it.
True.
They would have to wait years, let the everything else die down, then start new.
And
They can't. They're not going to do that. Oh, they're going to start new because they didn't say it after this next one.
Yeah, but they're not going to
They're
wait
gonna-
no long period of time.
Yeah, they're going to do a
And you
reset.
say after this next one, it's after Secret Wars. Secret Wars ain't scheduled to come out till like 2028. So we've still got a long time before that happens, and they're going to keep pumping out. They're not pumping out as many movies. They have scaled back, but it's still going to be 2 to 3 movies a year.
They need to scale back on the movies and the TV shows.
They haven't scaled back on Disney Plus stuff at all. I
Yeah,
just
that's
got
what
to where I just don't watch half of it.
Yeah, they need to scale that back.
They need to stop making half the shit.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. I'm with him.
It's probably time to shelve the stuff for a while.
Yep.
Oh, it definitely is.
That's why I said. That's why Star Wars was so amazing. Lucas had it, it came out, made a run. It had a cult following behind it. Everybody wanted to buy their stuff. He waited years before he put anything else out. Then,
To be
boom,
fair,
the
he
cult following
didn't
came again.
wait all those years to build up anticipation. He waited all those years because he was waiting for CGI to get to a point where he could do what he wanted to do on the
Well,
screen.
I understand that, but still,
But you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know why he did it. He didn't do it for the reasons we all would like to think he did, but it worked out perfectly for him.
oh yeah. And then again, as soon as the movie come out, everybody's dressing up. They're going to the movie. Nobody dresses up for movies no more.
No,
No,
we went
man,
and watched
there's a
Harry
lot of
Potter,
hype
and we were
left
the only
behind.
ones that dressed
Yeah,
up.
only ones that had anything Harry Potter related on. I'm gonna start buying
Well,
some stuff before we go to the movie
I
theater and start
suspect-
throwing it around in there so they can zap some on.
How are we going to dress Saturday when we go watch next Saturday when we go watch Nobody 2? Should we get into a fight beforehand?
Yes.
I don't think we can get in with any heat on us.
Oh yeah, we could.
We could, but
I
we
know
probably
how.
don't.
I know how to hide it.
We probably don't need to. Whoa, now.
Just saying.
I'll be looking for the news report.
They make prison pockets for a reason. No.
There you have it.
Reminds me of Balls of Fury
Oh God.
where they had to sneak the tracking device into. You just watch them bow legged. Ow, ow, oh, ow. That one guy goes, "That's why I snuck in too." I'm like, "Who the hell?" I snuck in an extra. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Oh, you guys got to watch Shameless. Yeah. When Frank somehow ends up in Mexico and he's trying to get back across the border. And he finds a group that's willing to bring him across the border. And yeah, he set the record.
For as much stuff that's ever been keistered before.
And brought it across the border.
Whew. No.
Oh, they was all excited for him. They was like, "Oh, thank you." And he had the lady that picked him up on the other side of the border was in a super fancy car, and she's like, I heard stories about you, but wow. Yeah.
That's bad.
Damn.
Yep.
Can't wait till Mr. Nobody 2 comes out.
Yeah.
The guy that plays it, ever since he done the first one, him and his stunt double or his stunt partner, they have constantly been going at it. He's never dropped it. He enjoyed it so much that he kept on learning and stuff. So in this one right here, he really doesn't have anybody he trades off with. He's good enough to actually do the stunts himself now.
I am a little worried. I already know I'm not going to like this because it's the first one.
Yeah.
But there may be a big drop off because what made the first one so good was that
You didn't know how
you
good it was.
didn't, and like he wasn't that good because he was old and been retired for a while. So now this one, the whole shtick of, I've been retired for all that's gone. Like you've come out of retirement now. So how are they going to play that? I mean, I could have said the same thing for John Wick 2, and then it turned out to be my favorite John Wick movie. But
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm going into this movie with low expectations.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to go in there thinking it's going to be as good as the first one. If we get close to the first one or the same kind, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's me. If it's just close to as good as the first one, I'll be fine with it. I'm kind of expecting it to be a major drop off. And some of that also has to do with the fact that I didn't like the trailer. I didn't think the trailer looked that good to me.
Yeah, they didn't do the trailer right.
But I'm hoping it's because they didn't want to give nothing away.
Well, God, I hope so. Because
Every other movie, the trailer, nowadays, they just put everything in the trailer.
the good stuff's in the trailer, and you get in there and you got to go through all the junky stuff to watch the trailer again.
Yep. So I'm hoping they didn't do that with this. So either way, I'm excited to go watch it.
Oh, that's me too.
I'm just, I do have low expectations for it.
I caught myself going back and rewatching parts of Ready Player One again.
Oh, yes. I can't remember. Have you seen that, Josh?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying it now. Yeah, you need to watch that. We need to do a repod on it. We've already done a pod on Ready Player One.
Yep.
It's actually one of our better pods. Like listenership wise, we've got so many listens on that pod. It's unreal. But
Because it's just a good movie.
so yeah, you need to watch it.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, you will not be disappointed.
And me and Jamie have listened to the book.
Which is better.
Yeah, but they're both great.
Yeah, they're both very good.
Yeah.
They're
see,
actually very different too. The book and the movie are different, but they're both great.
I was going to watch it, listen to it, and of course, I listened to 2.5 hours, and I just couldn't handle it. And come to find out, he just needed that other 30 minutes, and then it picked up.
Took off. But Jamie loved the first 2.5 hours of it.
Oh God, I love the opening, man. It has got so many 80s and pop
References.
culture references. It's
I caught myself watching Rad again.
rad.
The bicycle.
Oh yeah.
That's when
Not one of
Bike
my
tricks,
favorites personally, but
when trick bikes was a big thing. That's why they had the foot pegs on the front and do all the little stunts and stuff on. I went to the movies and watched it. I went to the drive-ins and watched it when it came out. It was amazing, man. Been wanting to go to the drive-in and see if anything good's coming out on there. There's still a couple around here. About an hour drive.
Pipe Stem is still opened, I think. I don't know what time of year it's. I don't think it's open year round.
No, it ain't open year round. Just in the summer and fall, I believe.
So it's open, and they play newer movies.
Yeah.
Whatever's whatever's out at the time.
They'll play newer movies, and they'll also play bring in some of the classics back in there. That's what I want. There's an SM Cinema. We don't have one around here. It's like in Australia and stuff. They're doing the full Harry Potter from the start to the end. One showing the whole night through. Because I went looking for it. I said, if it's anywhere near, anywhere. I was like, where's this at? It was way over here on this side of the map, and we were way over here on this side.
That's
Nope, we'll definitely won't be going to that one.
yeah. That's like you put that thing in the group chat a while back, and then Michael put something in the group chat about the immersive theater.
Yep.
It's like that's nice and all, but that theater's in Southern California.
Well, they got one in Texas too.
Either way, neither of those are remotely close to us at all.
Airplane right away.
We don't even have an IMAX close to us, which absolutely sucks. It just
we don't even have a 4D theater around here.
no, we don't have a 40X.
That's
either.
what I want to see. I want to watch a good movie in 4D.
I've already experienced 4D. It was before it was as good as it is now. I experienced 4D probably 13, 14 years ago. So definitely it's gotten better, I would imagine. But IMAX is, I want to watch movies in IMAX. Not just a movie, just movies in general. So. Anything else?
Nothing comes springing to mind.
No, nothing on my mind here. Just that I've been watching a bunch of old movies again. What done it is I was going through TikTok, and a guy had a Mongoose Chrome bicycle right there, the BMX. I was like, oh, and then
I had one of those.
I was scrolling through his stuff because what he does is his company buys all the old ones and redo them. And I'm not paying what he wants for one because a messed up one, he paid like $800 for the frame, and it was another. Altogether, it was like $1,500 of work went back into it.
Damn,
that's what I said. But he got out there, and the theme song for Rad was playing in the background. He's out there doing the bike tricks and stuff on it. I was like, gotta look it up. Went straight to YouTube and started watching the clips again, especially the prom part.
Man, my thing is, I will go on like Tubi to find me an old movie that I like to watch. Then I'll start scrolling through what they got, and I'll spend 2 hours just checking out all the movies that they have and never watch anything.
If you click on some of them movies, they look. Oh man, I'm telling you,
dude,
some people don't need to film a movie. I'll put it that way.
Well, I mean, it's just
these two have probably seen those movies.
I was going to say those ones you're talking about. I probably have seen.
Oh yeah, the Killer Bong, Killer Beavers. And it's exactly what it is.
That's a different channel.
No.
Yeah, that's
this
on
is
Cinemax.
Zombie Strippers.
Again, that's
also
a different
on
channel.
Cinemax. That's on Cinemax. Okay, that's not on Tubi.
Well, it might not be on Tubi.
Nikita is on Tubi.
They're redoing Toxic Avenger.
Because I finally downloaded Tubi
Saw
now
that.
because Nikita's on there.
I am surprised because the original Toxic Avenger should have been rated R 3 times over.
It wasn't?
No.
And this one looks like it may live up to its original.
No, they ain't going to show that much nudity on the screen. They don't do that anymore.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Back in the day, we're making a semi-good movie. We'll throw some boobs and some ass in there. Somebody can watch it.
Dude, I've said every 80s movie has just a nude scene that has nothing to do with the movie at all.
It's just to get people to go in there and watch
It's an
it.
obligatory.
Yeah, it's just threw in there for, check that box. We got nudity covered on this one.
Well, to be fair, back then, getting to your porn sites and stuff, there was none. You wanted to watch boobs, you had to go get a movie. You had to rent it. Or know somebody who owned a movie theater, and you slip them a couple of dollars to get to the back room to get you a good VHS tape.
Then in the 90s, you could load it up pixel by pixel on your computer,
Yeah.
on your IBM.
And now it's on your phone 24/7.
Yep. Instantly in 4K
Yeah, there's
or
something.
VR in certain instances.
That's not as good.
You're talking about
Trust
some
me,
of
I
the
tried it.
movies that you're seeing on Tubi.
Make your eyes go cross.
You talking about some of the ones you were running across on Tubi, Josh?
I don't know if Josh can talk.
Yeah.
And you say you now have Tubi?
Just because Nikita's on there. I was going to rewatch it again, but you can't download on Tubi.
You could be first. Go in there, find something just from the title that looks like maybe one of the worst movies you could find.
Oh, not on my phone. I have it on my TV.
See, I got it on my iPad, which I once don't have.
And then let's watch it and review it.
What I was talking about
we could do something like
you
that.
can watch there's one or two that I watched, and man, you can tell they either filmed it on like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone or something. Man,
no, they probably filmed it on Android.
We'll call this
No,
we'll call it
that's why it's
Dumpster
so
Day.
bad.
it was supposed to be like this, I guess gangster type movie about this guy shooting this guy, but when he goes to shoot him, the facial expressions that people make are like, okay, so the guy shoots him, right? Then it cuts to the guy he's supposed to shoot. You wait 4 or 5 seconds, then he drops down to the ground. I'm like, what in the world is happening?
Are you talking about Harlem Nights?
No, these are actual.
You may be talking about a Bollywood movie.
It's like people that try to make movies.
Oh no,
and
that Harlem Nights
post
is
them
pretty
on
good.
Tubi.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you right now, I've
And
seen.
they are absolutely hilarious. They're not supposed to be, but it's hilarious because they're bad.
Right.
It's so bad they're good.
Yeah. No, I want.
Well, I wouldn't really call them good.
Well, it's so bad you can't stop watching it just to see how.
Yeah, it's like
worse
watching a train wreck. You don't want to watch it, but
Yeah.
you can't stop.
Yeah.
Now, what Jamie mentioned earlier is actually a good idea. The way I would do it though is I would have a random number generator, give me a number between 1970 and 2025, and whatever number it gives, that's the year. And then we do a random letter, alphabetic letter A through Z, and whatever letter it gives us, then we gotta watch a movie that starts with that letter. And then to narrow it down anymore, you just do another random number generator and do something like that.
I'm game. What the hell?
How about 1 through 100, and we just, if it pops up on 50, we just scroll down to the 50th movie on there, and that's the one we watch.
Yeah, you can do something like that.
Because I don't think you can search Tubi by year.
Oh, see, I wasn't necessarily going by
Actually,
Tubi. I was
you
just going in
can.
general.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I was just going in general. I haven't actually scrolled through Tubi. I just simply went to start rewatching Nikita again, and it wasn't on Amazon anymore. So I'm like, where's it at? I looked it up. It's on Tubi. So I downloaded Tubi on my iPad, got on there, looked up Nikita, saved it to my list, realized you can't download on Tubi,
Oh, no.
and was like, okay, I guess I'll just rewatch it at the house, but I haven't started rewatching it yet because, yeah.
Josh, have you got curious enough to see about the old Naked Guns yet? You went and watched the other one. Oh, no, you didn't go with it, did you?
No, he didn't go
I
with
haven't
us.
watched the older ones either. No,
Ah,
I'm not a big what's his name?
Leslie Nielsen. O.J. Simpson. Just trying to think of people in the original Naked Guns.
Oh, you'll be listening for a while.
Okay, I got one for you. It's nothing to do with the Naked Guns. Watch Buckaroo Banzai and the Adventures in the Eighth Dimension.
Oh,
That
God.
sounds crazy.
yeah, it is.
Buddy, you got to watch this movie.
You talk about they filmed this on the phone. This was one of the 80s camcorders that they recorded on.
And has a cast of people that you would not believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our future Dumbledore is in this movie. He plays John Big Booty.
Sounds like something off of Spaceballs or something.
They're coming out with part 2 of it.
Oh, God.
I like some good space balls. I wonder if they're going to let them come out as merchandise this time. See, that was the whole shtick in the movie. They kept showing it Spaceballs. So George Lucas said, yeah, you can go in and you can do this movie, but you can't sell the merchandise. That's why they show it all through the film. Like, oh, I'm going to be able to get this, this, and this. None of it. There's no merchandise.
That's where George Lucas made a killing.
Oh, yeah.
When he made the first Star Wars movie, he made a deal with the
Yeah.
with the studio. He gets like a huge cut of all the merchandise sold from it. Well, back then, man, movies didn't sell merchandise really. You know, it just hadn't happened yet. It happened with that. I mean, now how did he know to do that? You know?
Well, I
He's
mean,
got
he
a
probably
time
just
turner.
took a chance. Yep, Dumbledore had one.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
No, he didn't. That's all, folks.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, there's some good stuff back then. Some horrible
Really
stuff back
cheesy
then.
stuff too, man.
Yeah. I think I like all the scary movies from back then, all the horror movies from back then.
I was getting ready
Because
to say
it's
you
not-
need to reference that.
Yeah. All
People
the
think you're talking
horror
about a scary
movies.
movie.
Because it wasn't CGI, this and that. They use actual latex, fake blood. I mean, it looked more real to me.
Still look fake
Well,
compared to
now
what-
hold on. Since you opened that can, let me throw
Back
this movie
then.
at you.
Okay, which movie?
Sleepaway Camp.
I don't think I watched that one. Is it a knockoff of
No, man. This was a franchise. This was like several movies. Sleepaway Camp.
I don't think I watched that one.
Ooh, that's a slice of '80s horror you need to check out.
Yeah, because
I won't tell you the twist.
all the
There's
Jason
a
movies,
twist in it.
Jason, Freddy Krueger, all them, those, Halloween, those are good movies.
Freddy Cougar. I believe it was Krueger.
Cougar. You just ain't watched the right one.
Again, that's
Instead of
the
knives
not-
on his hands.
That's not the right channel. But yeah, Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, check them out.
Never heard of that.
Wow.
I say I haven't heard of it. I start watching it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because I watched a lot of movies back then. Even though, and I kid y'all not, VCRs when they first come out was $700-800.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't remember it myself. I just remember looking at some of the old news clippings and stuff they show on different things, and they was showing them for like $800. It's like, holy crap. And we had one when I was younger, and we was far from rich. We used to have to rent the VCR and the movie from the movie place if we wanted to watch movies.
Hey, it's still cheaper than at the same time they was making movies on vinyl,
Oh yeah.
and VCR is still cheaper than that.
Yeah, that didn't take off too good.
It was too expensive.
Yeah. Well, look how much the VCR was.
And then DVD come around and put all of it out of business.
I was looking for SD cards to take away DVDs. I thought you're just gonna go there, buy this little package, throw it in there, and watch it all you want, and you're done.
Yeah,
That's how I thought it was gonna go too.
when the Nintendo DS come out and the games were on these basically SD cards, it was like, oh, it's done. So we'll start putting movies on that. It's over. Nope.
Nope. They don't even put video games on them.
Well, Nintendo still does, but
They do, but then you gotta go in and hook up the internet and do some downloads and
not on all of them. Luckily they're smart enough to stamp it on the case of the game. It tells you if it's a voucher, which basically means all this cartridge is good for. It's just allow you to download the game, or if it's a complete game on there. And all Nintendo's games themselves, like the new Donkey Kong game that I got, it's all on the cartridge.
see, I liked the PSP with the little round disc. That was just, to me, that was as cool as can be. And
Yeah,
you could
it
have
is.
full movies on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of the behind the scenes stuff in there because I've got National Treasure.
So do I. National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets.
Yep.
For the PSP. I just spent 2 days, cleaning my closet out and boxing a bunch of stuff up and putting it in the building. And I found, I gave you all my old PSP stuff already.
Yep.
Well, apparently I didn't give you one thing. I found an old memory card for the PSP. 1 gigabyte stick.
Yeah, that was high dollar back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I remember when digital cameras come out and you went to buy a memory card, 515 megabytes or something like that. That was about as high as you can get. And you was paying $30 or $40 for that one SD card. Now, most pictures are more than 5 point something megabytes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think most of the pictures on my phone, and I haven't changed my settings. I was just factory where it takes pictures in. They are. Oh no. Well, it's never mind. It's a screenshot, so that doesn't tell me.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you how many.
Here's
your
a
camera
picture I
actually
took.
takes. Especially if you take the picture in 4K.
I mean, most of mine are just naturally because I haven't bothered changing my settings to turn them down or up or anything. But no, according to that, that's only. Wait a minute. I actually can't look. I forgot. I've got it set so that my phone doesn't save the full copy of the picture. It just saves a
lower quality of it.
Right. If I want the full quality, I have to do some other stuff to look at it.
Gotta go
Either
to
way,
iCloud.
yeah, like you're saying, yeah, nowadays just taking one picture is going to take up more than what an entire memory card back then would hold.
I bought the.
I mean, I look at video games and, 100 and some gigabyte download for Call of Duty or almost 200 for Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm expecting Grand Theft Auto 6 to probably be like a 500 gigabyte download.
Call
now
of
that you
Duty?
talk about that, have you seen where they're wanting you to upload a picture of your ID to buy it?
That it's not so. Stop moving your background. It's not necessarily them. It's just in general. They're the whole, I would say, country. but
Rockstar.
It's the whole. Well, it's the whole world now is getting to where they want you to have identification for everything. To watch, movies that are rated, like 17 plus. They want you to start having to upload a picture of your driver's license.
See, that right there is just getting a little too nosy.
So that's what I said. It's not just Rockstar with Grand Theft Auto. It's all of it.
As of right now, that's the only game I know of that's requiring that you upload a.
Well, the game ain't out yet, so it's still not required yet. But
that's what
all
the
of them are
game's
wanting
called.
to.
Yeah. And I think it's stupid. Just leave it up to the parents. Parents buy it? Okay. Make it an in-store purchase again to where you have to go into the store and you buy the damn thing.
They don't have a disc big enough to hold that file.
They can put enough of it on that disc where you put it in there, then you can download the rest. Like we was talking about the voucher games.
I mean, that's what they started that with, like the PS4 and the Xbox One. But then once we got to where we are now, like PS5, it's for them. It's just easier to make it digital. They don't have to put any money into making physical discs or any of that stuff, so it's cheaper on them.
I get that part of it. It wasn't until PS4 or 5 come out that I actually started watching videos on people talking about, we got an update for COD. I'm going to delete a couple games so I can download this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy crap.
Yep. Once you have Warzone and about the other 3 CODs you have to have downloaded just to play Warzone, because you have to use the other weapons from the other CODs, it's like 500, 600 gigabytes for Call of Duty on your PlayStation.
The cast we're picking so far?
Hand that over to him.
And that's more than half of that's.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's Call of Duty Mobile's not much different. Call of Duty Mobile on my iPad is literally
couldn't took a better
it's
picture
like
of
a
Batista.
80 gigabyte file.
That's
now.
the latest picture of him.
I mean, that is the newest picture of Batista. He is gray now.
Yeah, but I mean, the pearl necklaces and everything.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know where they pulled that from. It was
That's
some
not,
red carpet. but-
The wardrobe will be different, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, it better be.
It's one of those things people love to, depending on what point they're trying to prove, show either a good picture or a bad picture of an actor. I see sometimes when I'll see on Instagram where they're like, this person's up for this role, and I don't think they could play it, and they pick the worst picture possible of that person. I'm like, well, if you showed a better picture, you may have a different opinion, but you don't want people to think that, so you're going to put up the bad picture.
Yeah.
I had to go straight to the comments on this picture.
Obviously.
And sure enough, man, this one comment says that Dave Batista looks like he just he just won a Realtor of the Year, a female Realtor of the Year contest.
Yep.
Oh, they're not wrong. Yeah, when it comes to the new games and stuff, man, they're just too much to download. And you automatically should come with a 4 gig hard drive. Automatically, you shouldn't have to upgrade to nothing because you only
A
gonna
4
get
terabyte, you mean?
Oh yeah, 4 terabyte because you can't get but 2 games on a terabyte.
The PS5 comes standard with a 860 gigabyte, which is better than the 500 gigabyte they used to come with.
Yeah.
And it is nice that, to add the M.2 NVMe drive, it's super, super easy.
Oh, yeah.
So, I stuck a 2 terabyte drive in mine immediately. Well, I say immediately. The second they made it possible in the software side of things, they had it set up, but when the PS5 first come out, they hadn't put out the update yet to allow you to actually do it. And the second they did, I was like, yep, 2 terabyte drive in there. And even now, I'm still getting close to filling it up.
Yeah.
But a lot of that has to do with me not wanting to delete games that I haven't played in forever because, I might want to play it one day. I don't want to re-download it, so I just keep it on there. I actually downloaded the trial of Madden 26 today just because I got in the mood to play some Madden. I'm like, I'm not buying the new Madden, but I've got a whatever EA subscription thing is that I pay for yearly, so I get a 10-hour trial of Madden. So I'm like, I'll just download it and play the trial. Anyway, we believe we're reaching the end of tonight's pod.
Yeah.
So, till next week.
Later.
Later.
Later.